Hello anybody who's watching, this is me, Terry, on Terry's Travels up on the top of Loudon Hill. I'm actually not sure how to pronounce it, so if you happen to know the right pronunciation, it's either Loudon Hill, but that's where I am, trying my drone out today. I'll let you have a look around, see what's here. There we are. I've just climbed up onto here from way down there, and if you can see, well, you can probably see my car from here. There's the car park. So down there, there's a monument which I did a fly through. It's got a hole in it. A terrifying fly through. I was petrified I was going to break the drone. I had to put it into sports mode to switch off the sensors, so I had to make sure it was lined up. And there we are. The way to Straven is along that road there. You can maybe see the car a bit there. So that's the way to Straven. Over there you can see Whiteley wind farm very clearly, especially if I zoom in on it. I've been up there many's a time. And East Kilbride must be over there somewhere, but I can't quite see it. Must be over a hill. If you go on further that way, you end up looking towards Edinburgh direction along the central belt. But if we go the other way, let's take this back again so we don't get dizzy. If we go the other way, you're looking towards the Clyde, Firth of Clyde, and the island of Arran, which is kind of over there. I think that's Arran there. And Glasgow's hidden over the top there somewhere. This is great, so I'm looking forward to doing a spotlight feature on my drone with the trig point as the interesting feature. You can hear a plane up there, but I don't think it's going to bother my drone because my drone can only go up to 120 metres from here. Look over here, you can see the precipitous edges. I came up just along there a little bit. It was quite a climb. I'll look carefully at the best way back. I'm not really clad for this operation today. I've got my shoes on. They are good shoes, good walking shoes, but they're not boots. For this business, I'd rather have boots and a backpack. Instead of that, I've got a shoulder bag with the drone in it. And I've got a nice little family up here from the Czech Republic. So I decided to put the drone down because you're not meant to do all these things with people too close unless they're involved in it. So it just has to rest a bit until they're finished. It gives me time to do this little live stream. If you happen to look, please drop me a like and check my channel because you'll see the drone stuff from today, hopefully. If I don't fall all my length on the way down this hill again, I'll be uploading some interesting shots from up here. I already did some down at the bottom. And that's the car park down there. I came off the main road just where that car's about to reach, just up there. So I stopped just after the turn a little bit and I took the drone over that field, got some pictures up over the top of Loudon Hill just to see how it would go. It was getting quite far. It's one of these situations where line of sight is meant to be pertaining, as it were, and I could just about, oh, I could see it as long as I kept looking, and it was quite far up. It was certainly up, I think, above here. It's hard to tell at a distance exactly how far over these things are. I found that actually down at the Spirit of Scotland statue there with the hole carved out the middle of it. So I can show you, where is it? There it is. Interesting statue. I thought, right, I'll fly through that. With all my sensors on in cinematic mode, it stopped. It wouldn't go through because things were too close to the side of it and above it and so on. So I had to switch my sensors off by going into sports mode and then just be really careful. So I actually cheated. I walked down beside it, stood behind it, made sure it was dead in line, and then made it go through after that. My original intentions were to go to Muirkirk, which is kind of over that way somewhere, which has got hills as well, and some of these hills are possibly Muirkirk. But then I remembered Loudon Hill and I thought, yeah, that'd be a perfect place to do a bit of droning. So I came up here instead. So I'm not dressed for the occasion, should have had a big backpack on to leave my hands free. And I'm being eaten by, I'm not being eaten by anything, to be honest. There's a lot of flying ants around somewhere. Where are they? There's one there. Not doing any harm, but it's a bit creepy having them around you. The trig point, triangulation point, is covered in little flying ants. I think this is when they mate. Female flies around, males fly around, do a bit of mating, and then she sets up a nest somewhere and starts laying thousands of eggs. And their wings fall off. Nice watching the fields, looking at the cows. Yeah, if you happened on this by accident, and you're not a subscriber to my channel, please have a wee look. You'll see my initial video from this morning or last night. I started uploading it last night and set it public this morning. I'm just getting used to the DJI Mini 3 Pro drone. It's a steep learning curve. You've got the drone control to deal with, but you've also got the camera to deal with. And avoiding crashing your drone, that's the important thing. Doesn't matter much about the quality of anything else, but you have to keep the drone in one piece. This is lovely up here. It's amazingly different from yesterday. Saturday was really weird as well. I headed out to get some drone footage and came back with none. Every time I stopped, it would rain or it'd be too windy, you know. Things are changing very quickly. There's a farmer coming in. Yep, last time I was up here there was somebody camping. I think he had his tent just about here. Yeah, we came back from a cruise 2 weeks ago, and on board the entertainment, one of them was a violinist from Prague.
Oh, really?
He was a Paul, and the second name began with M, I can't remember. Young man,
Oh, really?
holes in his jeans and this kind of thing.
Oh,
Please,
what was his name again?
Paul,
Paul.
and I don't know, it begins with M, I can't remember.
Was he playing on something?
It's violin,
Violin.
and he's top class.
That's very nice.
Yeah, he did classical and modern
Oh, that's very
stuff
nice.
as well. Yeah.
Oh, where did you go?
We cruised up to Norway, up past the Arctic
that's nice.
Circle,
All right.
and up to Spitsbergen and Longyearbyen, which is the only town I think
Se
on there.
plavili 2 týdny okolo Špicberku a Norska, že tam byl jako zábava nějaký český ten, že